Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathy Lewis-Long. I'm the co-founder and executive director of the Sprout Fund, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're very honored to be here today joining us with Mayor Peduto and our partners from the Departments of Park and Recreation and Innovation and Performance to kick off Rec2Tech Pittsburgh, a new initiative to enhance Pittsburgh's community recreation centers as places for learning and opportunity for all of the city's youth. Before we begin, I'd like to recognize the deep partnership and support from Comcast and the MacArthur Foundation. Thank you so much for making this demonstration possible. Nearly 2/3 of Americans use the internet as an integral part of their job. Digital literacy is essential in life in today's connected world. Yet almost 1/4 of our households in the city of Pittsburgh do not have access to the internet or a computer. Rec2Tech Pittsburgh demonstrates how municipal assets can be leveraged to address this important digital divide. On average, young people are spending more than 7 hours a week in out-of-school programs like our community recreation centers. These are important places of learning, especially for young people that are living in under-resourced communities. So by bringing together our rec centers with some of the region's most innovative learning providers to help Pittsburgh's young people develop the important skills that they will need to succeed in tomorrow's workforce. And that's what we're doing this week. We are converting 5 of the city's rec centers all across the city. Every day from hours of 3 to 6, partners from local nonprofit programs will provide free hands-on learning activities for youth ages 7 to 12. So participants in these programs will work all week on science, technology, engineering, and math projects to help solve an important local community problem. Several of our Rec2Tech partners are here with us today, and I hope each of you will take a moment at each of these stations to learn and to have a peek into the exciting programming that our city's youth will have an opportunity to participate in. This week will culminate in a citywide celebration and demonstration of the projects that these youth have created in Schenley Plaza this Saturday from 11 a.m. till 2. At the Sprout Fund, we are honored to have partnered with the City of Pittsburgh in this important demonstration to begin to see how we can expose more of our city's youth to 21st century learning. Rec2Tech builds on years of work of the Remake Learning Network, which is a professional network of learning and innovators, educators and innovators that are working across the city of Pittsburgh to really begin to explore the future of teaching and learning for all of our youth in the greater Pittsburgh region. As the steward of the Remake Learning Network, it is our hope that this week will serve as an important demonstration and begin to signal the beginning of a new stage in our efforts to provide all of our region's youth with equal access to the kinds of imaginative and innovative learning opportunities they will need to thrive. It is now my absolute honor and privilege to introduce Mayor Peduto, whose vision and leadership has helped us chart a clear path to Rec2Tech Pittsburgh and to launching it here this week. Thank you, Mayor, for your commitment and your leadership in helping to remake learning in Pittsburgh.
Thank you. Kathy, thank you for your leadership and Sprout Fund's leadership in understanding that education takes place at all times of the day, not just when a child's in a classroom. That's our challenge. It's our challenge to be able to provide kids opportunities to have a shot at success. And that means having them be a part of a summer youth employment program, having them be a part of a healthy meal after school for kids that wouldn't have the opportunity to do so, making swimming free, putting together programs so that by 2nd grade, all kids in the city of Pittsburgh will know how to swim, and doing all the things that wrap around that experience that they have in school so that they have an experience in life. And it's really a proud moment because for the city, we could never do this by ourselves. But fortunately, we've had partners who've come to work with us and to understand that vision of what we're trying to create, the best city in this country for kids, an opportunity to succeed throughout life in providing the basics to them at a very early start to be able to do it. So we launched this week, and we have an opportunity to reimagine a space where kids come after school, a space that is safe, a place where they've had the opportunity to take part in recreation, and now we give them a fun way to be able to educate them. This is what we need to do all throughout the year, and hopefully we can use this as an example to show others why it's an important endeavor in order to be able to sustain. We have a great team within local government, a combination of the Bureau of Neighborhood Empowerment, the Department of Innovation and Performance, and city parks, working together in order to be able to create this opportunity with a Pittsburgh publicly owned asset, and to give these kids that opportunity. It's the partners from outside that were able to make it happen, and so that we could be here today. So my official duty is to read a proclamation. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but at least 2 whereas clauses and then the now therefore. Whereas the city of Pittsburgh is ready to prepare its young people for the high-tech jobs of the future with Rec2Tech, an initiative to make technology-enhanced learning part of public municipal infrastructure. And whereas connectivity is an integral part of the 21st century, and affordable access to internet service has become as essential as any utility with the United States Department of Commerce, noting that 62% of Americans find that internet-based tasks are an integral part of their job. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, William Peduto, Mayor of the City of Pittsburgh, do hereby declare September 12th through the 17th, 2015, Pittsburgh Rec2Tech Week, here in our most livable city of Pittsburgh. Kathy? Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Absolutely. I'd like to now invite Deborah Lamb and Jim Griffith from the City of Pittsburgh to make a few remarks.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you again to the Sprout Fund. This wouldn't have happened without the partnership that we've had with Sprout really taking the lead, along with MacArthur and City Parks and the Neighborhood of Empowerment, to really bring this together. So from the Department of Innovation and Performance, this has been part of our Inclusive Innovation Roadmap that we launched last year. And one of the things that we really hold near and dear to our hearts is the mayor's vision of if this is not for all, it's not for us. And this example of Rec2Tech is a really shining example of bringing innovation and technology to the rest of the city of Pittsburgh. You don't need to have a membership. You don't need to be part of a network. It's very much accessible and spread throughout the city of Pittsburgh, and something that starts at a very, very young age, and something that doesn't need to be clouded within a traditional education sense, but can be enjoyed through just having fun and being exposed to bigger ideas and new initiatives and people. And for that, we are very, very pleased to have this continue. When we first launched this as part of having free Wi-Fi in April with City Parks. So right now, all 22 centers throughout the city of Pittsburgh have free Wi-Fi. The next step is part of this, is bringing Tech Shop and Assemble and the Carnegie Library to the recreational centers so they can bring new learnings and creativity to the youth at different times after school.
Thank you, Chief Lamb. My name is Jim Griffin. I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation, or as we call it in Pittsburgh, City Parks. In addition to all of our partners here have been so tremendously successful in terms of helping us implement this important week, Chief Lamb, her staff, I want to thank the mayor also for coming. I'd like to also acknowledge the City Park staff who are standing there behind you, the folks in the blue shirts. They're the implementers every day of our curriculum, which of course includes recreation, but also includes important activities such as nutrition programs, where we feed hundreds of thousands of meals on an annual basis, not only to children, but also to seniors as well. And so connecting those groups, whether you're 8 or whether you're 80, we want to serve the entire community. And the word Chief Lamb kind of alluded to, but the mayor has always instilled in both of us, I'm sure, is equity. There has to be equity. There can't be the divide. I read yesterday in the New York Times, there's a great article about how Pittsburgh's connecting to technology and embracing it. And people are coming from all over the world to be part of the Pittsburgh project and the experiment to make technology an integral part of our success story. Just as people come from across the world, I want them also to come from across the city. So I want every neighborhood to be represented in that Pittsburgh project in the future. I want every child to have the aspirations that they can build the next driverless car or the next driverless rocket ship, because it's their right, it's their ability to succeed, and we can't afford to leave them behind. So again, I want to thank my partners. I want to thank Mayor Peduta for coming today, my staff, and thank all of you for acknowledging this important work that we're about to undertake. And again, thanks for coming here today to a great City Park facility.
It's now my absolute pleasure to introduce the person who made all of this happen. It has been a huge team and the incredible work of the Sprout Fund, but specifically Ani Martinez for your leadership in putting it together, bringing all of the Remake Learning Network partners together in conjunction with the city and the administration, and doing this in really quick order to make an incredible week happen. So thank you, Ani, and let us know what's going to happen here this week.
Thank you, Kathy. Welcome again. So it's my great pleasure to welcome you all once more and to introduce the 5 teams that will be at 5 of our wonderful rec centers. And a special thanks to the Tech Shop crew that is here in Phillips. I do strongly encourage you to go around the corner to the classroom just to my left to see how incredible that space transformation has become. And so just to give you a brief overview of what everyone will be doing this week, Tech Shop will create a research and design hub right here in the Phillips Rec Center, where youth will learn to use engineering techniques to design sustainable solutions for gardening in urban spaces. Just next to them, Assemble and the YMCA Lighthouse program will turn the Ormsby Recreation Center in the South Side into a creative technology studio where youth will combine traditional art making techniques with digital media production and computer programming. Then, just across from us, because we have incredible partners and education leaders, the Sisters eSteam and the Citizen Science Lab crew could not join us this morning. However, they will take over the McGee Rec Center in Greenfield and transform it into a scientific laboratory where youth can explore the world of biology through hands-on experiments. Then, over at the Paulson Recreation Center in Lincoln-Leamington, the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh will create a video game design studio where young people will work in collaborative teams to create playable video games. And finally, Digital Core, an initiative of the Sprout Fund, will work with the Warrington Recreation Center in Beltuber and make it into a hackerspace where youth will capture 360 images of their neighborhood and use them to build a virtual reality experience with their own cardboard smartphone VR viewers. And you can see that at this table and everyone else around you. And thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Ani. I'd like to again acknowledge the MacArthur Foundation for their support and Jen Humke for joining us in Pittsburgh today. She traveled in from Chicago this morning. And now to acknowledge and to thank deeply our lead supporter for the demonstration week, which is Comcast, and to invite Lisa Birmingham up to make a few remarks.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Chief Lamb, Jim, City Parks, and Ani for all your tremendous work. We are really excited to be a part of this. We are committed to bringing technology and innovation to all Pittsburghers, just like everyone else who has come before me. And earlier this year, we convened over in Greenfield where Comcast Business provided connections to announce all the connections at the city recreation and healthy living centers. And now we're proud to support the Rec2Tech transformation, and particularly this demonstration week. I look forward to seeing what is possible for our communities, and especially for this generation of digital learners and makers. Access to digital learning and affordable internet is essential. Everyone before me has said this. The three words, internet, essential, and I'll add a third one, neighborhoods, right? That's what we're here for. And through our Internet Essentials program, we've worked very hard for the last 5 years to bridge the digital divide, not only in Pittsburgh, but nationwide. And we've learned a lot. We've had to work with community partners, school districts, nonprofits. We realize that this can't be done alone. No single program, no single company, no single government can do this. It takes us all working together to collaborate. So we've made some great progress on Internet Essentials. We've connected over 750,000 families in 5 years, and nearly 3,000 right here in the city of Pittsburgh, and we're very proud of that. And as I said, we've learned that we have to do this with partners, and that's what makes this demonstration week so exciting. Pittsburgh is really taking a collaborative approach, energizing diverse resources to see what can be possible. So again, thank you, Mr. Mayor, City Parks, Department of Innovation and Performance, and of course our community catalyst, the Sprout Fund.
Thank you, Lisa. We certainly wouldn't be here without your deep support. So this is the end of the press conference, but I really, really, really encourage everyone to just take a few moments to stop at these demonstrations. And then just across the hallway, there's a classroom. It's a beautiful classroom, but it was a plain classroom. And this week, it is completely converted to a new experience. So take a moment, pop your head in, and see what the kids have to look forward to for the rest of the week. Thank you so much for coming.